And, that's the way my life goes, man. Like, I mean, this persecution that I've been going through, for years. I mean, not only has it, as people know by now, left me like in a state of terror, for 7+ years. It also, changed the way I see the world. You know what I'm saying? And most don't understand a lot of things that happen on the low. Like, it destroys every type of anything that life means. You know what I'm saying? It takes it from a person. Like, every aspect of it. Everything. You just become like it's to make you into, like, I don't know, like a soulless existence. I don't know what it is, but that's what it happens. Like, it's like the minutest detail of a person's life, everything gets stripped away and just exploited and destroyed. And it's just, and it's torture. It's crucifixion. It's literal crucifixion. That's what it is. I'm being crucified for my faith, you know what I'm saying, in society, in America. You know what I'm saying? You can't have friends or anything. And, it's an example of the situations is just as if, say if I was, casually, shopping at a store or something. And it was somebody that just randomly crossed paths with me. Spoke, like, hey, hi. That's it. Then keep going. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The way that works is, okay, I go on about my life. I go to the other side, I go somewhere totally different, random. I'm at a different store, like in a different state, you know what I'm saying? A different place. And then I might see that same person. This time I see the person, they are obviously, in a gang, you know what I'm saying, or a cult or something, you know what I'm saying? And they want me to know that. But you think, like, what does that have to do with me? Right? You know what I'm saying? What is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hi, hey, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the person, you know what I'm saying? You just random people, it's not really no interpersonal. So you go on about your life. Next thing I know, I'm getting attacked with weapons. And then I get on social media and it's alluding, you know what I'm saying? With this what is it? This I don't really know the origins of it, but this I call it a weapon. It weaponize your platforms. And that's just how it be, like 365. So it isolates you, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't, and pretty much why I say this, you can't make, you can't form connections, much friendships, platonic, you know what I'm saying? You can't do anything, you know what I'm saying? It's like they want you, whoever, or like orchestrate these things, they want you like isolated. And so it isolates you. And even your isolation is used as a weapon against you. Because then they put false labels on you. When you isolate, they're like, oh, you're a weirdo, or you got this, or you believe in this, you know what I'm saying? See, it's utter crucifixion, intellectual crucifixion. You know what I'm saying? It's like being on the cross, just intellectually. Everything you do, everything you don't do is used to kill you. That's what's been happening for over 7 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do and don't do is used to kill you. And that's what I know. That's what I know is life. That's what it means to be an American to me. You feel me? That's all I know. You know what I mean? Nothing. You can't do anything. And you know what I'm saying? Like, harmless fun, you can't have fun and go places, or you can't enjoy life. You feel me? You can't go to beaches or things with, you got scopes and stuff, you know what I'm saying, at you. You just can't do nothing that the regular person can do, That's all I know is life, I didn't do anything to nobody, It's just for my belief in the Lord. That's the only thing I could think of that it could be. You know what I'm saying? Literally. It's nothing. Nothing. That's an example of the situation there. So, many don't really understand. They're like, what's wrong with this guy? They don't really understand what be happening on the low. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I've been going through for so long, and I didn't have no explanation for it. I'd be like, when things like, situations like that happen, That's what I'm used to. So it's like, why am I subjected to things like that for my faith? You know. Now, as I've grown and learned more, I noticed that it's not bad luck. You feel me? It's not nothing like bad luck or misfortune. This is like, it's people that can do this kind of stuff. You know, they can use your life as like, you know what I'm saying? Like toys. You feel me? They can use your life as toys from above the law. And, you know, it's people that can do that. Like, I mean, when, you know, I didn't understand that early, you know. And they can dictate your life and, you know what I'm saying, wait and try to, like, make moves in proximity of your life to get you in certain directions. You know, it's what I know is life, man. And because these things happen to you, you're in more trouble because it happened to you. Like, you can't ask questions. You feel me? You can't ask, like, I mean, why is my life looks different than this person's life? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that, because that's worthy of death too. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask questions in the country. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's no way to live. Like, literally. It's literally no way possible. It's a lot of things and chapters that I hadn't even expressed to people. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that contributed to the things that I say these days. When I talk about Babylon, I talk about anti-God, you know, and these things, it's, you know, I mean, words can't express the persecution I've been under for so long. You know, I've seen truth, you know what I'm saying, made manifest, clarity, all civility, all legality, you know, according to a society that, you know, I mean, I seen that equal nothing, you know, and that's all you can do, you know. I mean, ain't no other kind of life or way of life that you know. So it's like, well, and that's how my life is, you know, how it's been. That's a lot of stuff I say that shock people, but I mean, to me is normal. Like, this is what I know to be life. And people are like, well, I mean, if whoever would do this to a person, you know, they don't have, you know, of course they don't have no reverence for God. You know, they don't have value for humanity. They don't have reverence for human beings. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about God, humans. You know, words can't describe. They don't even care about life. You know, people, you know, somebody would do this to a person. You know, this is like putting a baby on the cross with, you know, like, for real, the Roman style, you know, like somebody who would do this is, I mean, lower than low, you know, lower than low, you know. I mean, I never cared much about personalizing my persecution, but that in itself is also used as an excuse to what? Destroy you. You feel me? You don't have to do nothing. It's certain people, places, and things, you know, other people, places, and things knit. You feel me? Like tie, like attach, like, you know, mend, you know, hem. You know what I'm saying? As traps for you to walk into when you come to knowledge, because then that'll justify you to what? Be destroyed. You see, it's like impossible. It's impossible to live, you know, and be a Christian in the country, from my experience, you know. Every little thing, you know, is pre-planned. And this is what I've known is life. And then all this stuff happening to you, and you talk about it, you try to get understanding of what's going on. You're not born into the world knowing how evil the world is. You feel me? You don't know how evil the world is. You have to learn. And in your pursuit for understanding, to better assess the situation, to see if there really is any hope for you, that in itself used to misrepresent you, antagonize you, destroy your, sustainability. Feel me? Then what? That makes it easier, make you more vulnerable to what? Destroy you. It's endless. It's endless. It's endless. And you gotta understand, through the course of these years I'm making these testimonies, for the longest I never had an object. You feel me? I knew the things I was going through, but everyone who was doing whatever they was 100% like ghost. You feel me? Like, nobody, it's like I was just speaking into a void. It's like, nobody ever had like stepped out from the darkness until now. You feel me? Until right now. And that's the weirdest thing. You feel me? Nobody had ever, like, I didn't understand. I'm talking about the things I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Being a Christian in a Christian country. And it's like, well, I was actually more famous earlier than, than my fame for my literary talent was. So for it to be, have snowball like that is weird. You feel me? I don't understand. I feel no evil though, man. Thyroid, stab, they come for me. So I know the things I've gone through I did not deserve. It happened when I was, real. I was literally a baby. When when the onset, like the origins were formed. You know what I'm saying? And ever since, it's been checkers and chess moves to gradually destroy my life, sabotaging it, so I get to certain parts in my life, and then I get, reprogrammed. You feel me? It's like to reprogram you into a different way, or set way of thinking, or a set way of going, to where it end your destruction. You feel me? So no matter what, it still equal the same for serving a God. So that's why I be like, I don't be wanting to hear nobody make association between God. I've really been living for God, and I just don't, I don't believe that. You feel me? I don't believe God is in society. I do not believe that. I don't. Nah, I don't. When I seen what society capable of, nah. So I've been in a state of terror, for a long time. I'm not gonna pretend like everything okay. It ain't okay. I said in my quotes, recordings, even some of my arts, my writings. It's not a natural situation. It's not a natural, persecution. This whole situation was pre-planned since I was like a baby. Like, really. And it wasn't by my family. You feel me? Not at all. So, but it ain't like I just started expressing. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about this same exact thing, for the last 4 or 5 years already. In the same way, the whole time. I was able to get a little stability with some platforms, but it's been the same content, really, talking about the same thing, like man, we live in an evil world. You know, I had to find out the hard way. Then you at a stalemate. It's like, what else to do? You know. You know, you don't come in this world equipped or prepared for something like that. Then it's a situation that becomes a secret. Then you find out that it's something that society don't want nobody to talk about. You feel me? So I don't spoke all the truth about what I was going through in my life, and then it turns out that by chance I felt it turned out it's a situation that society did not want nobody to talk about. But I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't even know there was a situation. So I just knew what I was going through. Turns out it was a situation. Snowballing, you know. And it's for my faith. You know, I had a blessing of God on my life early. It got fame. You know. I mean, I didn't know it. You know. I know it now. So it's weird. I mean, my first time knowing about, you know, these things were the last 3 years of my life, pretty much. You know, it's like I was learning. I had to learn and grow. You know, I had to learn this stuff on my own. You know, about the world, about how the world is. I had to learn on my own, pretty much. You know. When it comes to persecution. And it's just the last, you know, I mean, this year has been one of the hardest years, to be honest, because, you know, it's like a lot was dropped on me, you know, at once. like a lot of revelation. God was showing me stuff. And I just, you know, it just you know, left me in shock. You know, like, that's on top of everything else. I'm like, oh man. So the situation is just like so bad that, you know, it's too bad. You feel me? The situation just too bad, to be honest. It's not something that people go through. You know what I'm saying? People don't go through this. This is not like a normal struggle. You feel me? This is not something that you would commonly find among the commonplace. And it's a lot of grief, you know. So yeah, man, I say a lot of stuff just like recently on my platforms. You know, I'm talking about you know, how certain people that want me in bad positions, and you know, they want me in real bad positions. You know, like in slavery and stuff like that. Personal, I mean, these things, it's true. You know, I mean, God go judge the world. You know what I'm saying? For old and new though. And people wanted me in bad positions because I spread the gospel. I got a ministry for God. If they seen evident in like my early years, that's what all my content was, especially on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Well, on some of my official platforms that I had back then, like in 2013. I mean, only thing I was posting was, you know, Bible verses, and, you know, I mean, then stuff started escalating, but yeah, man, I've been in a state of terror for, you know, the whole time, really. You know what I mean? I just learned to suppress it because you ain't got no choice. You know, if you try everything and it don't work, you ain't got no choice but to keep going. What you gonna do? You know, what you gonna do? Turn to evil? Nah, you turn to evil, you definitely gonna be messed up. Cause that's what whoever doing this to you waiting for. You feel me? They wait for you to go to the evil route. and they don't help you, you know, with nothing civil or nothing legal. You know, it's all stonewall. You know what I'm saying? It's like lead you into like bad. It's weird. You know, nobody. I'm telling you, man, it's weird. You know, and if you ever, you know, if you did go evil or something like that, you playing right into the devil's hand. Nah. You know, that ain't why Christians were appointed. You know, that mean, as far as service to God, if you're a minister and you teaching the gospel and things, you know, you following the example of the Lord. You know, there's literally no other options, is it? No evil, and you can't do things civil. You can't do things evil. You just exist. You feel me? You exist like you dead, and that's how society is dead. You know, you crucified a baby.